Good evening from the Kingdom of Balance. This is our 30-second session going through the bundle for racial justice and equality from HEO. The games we're going to look at today are Voyageur, A Normal Lost Phone, and Speed Dating for Ghosts. Yeah, so there's been a bit of a gap with my streams, but I'm starting to get back into it, but I'll probably do just one per week, 1 or 2 per week instead of 3 per week like before, at least for now, until I can get back into my regular rhythm. Just having to deal with a lot of stuff right now. Yeah, so the first game coming up today is Voyageur. I'm not sure how to pronounce this, so I'm just pronouncing it like Voyageur. But this is how it's spelled. You can see it on the stream too, but I'll put it in the chat. It's by Bruno Diaz, and it's that's the link to their profile. Okay. So, I hope I prepared everything because I don't remember. I'm gonna start loading it up. See, I see the shortcut.
The name is Voyageur.
Voyageur?
Yes, like the satellite Voyageur.
Oh.
You probably heard of the satellite.
I don't remember. Oh, wow. What's going on here?
It means traveler.
It's loading. I'm sure it's gonna get bigger. There we go. Alright, this has to be done windowed. Because it wasn't working otherwise. Is that loud? That might be loud. It's loud here. How is it looking here? It's fairly loud. Yeah. Well, we'll go with that. I'm going to reset my game. I didn't actually play anything. I accidentally started a new game, so I'm gonna just reset that. There we go. So, preparing our journey. Oh, timer. I need to set myself a timer. All across the galaxy, in ruins that waited millions of years to be found by human eyes, there lie descent devices, the last legacy of a long-dead species. A machine that can propel a small spaceship through space at speeds that are unreachable with human technology. At a cost, all trips are one way. The drive can only move towards the center of the galaxy, not away from it. Oh, interesting. And the Voyageur, a traveler on a distant ship, quickly gets out of reach of conventional space travel. You can never go home again. Your ship is outfitted. You test the capacitor banks one last time, making sure they're ready to feed the decent device. Now is the last chance to really ponder why you have chosen to fall into the galaxy. Why indeed? To explore? Seek out new life and new civilizations? Or to adventure, you aim to misbehave? Or to escape a harder road than the others? These two are, this is from Star Trek, this is from Firefly. I don't know. I don't think I should start with the harder thing, but I'll go with this. A noble calling. Yours is to be a research vessel. A wealthy benefactor outfitted it. He will not see the fruits of your findings, nor will anyone else on this world. But humanity... Ooh, my thing is switching off for some reason.
What?
Oh well. My computer is still fine. Okay. But humanity scattered as it is across the stars will benefit. Okay. That's an interesting mission. The sensor banks are tuned, crackling with the whispering of the cosmic background. Who knows what's really out there? You will. Explore, survey planets, and trade to make money. Your choices will open more possibilities. Refer to the Voyageur guide for more help. Your wits is now 2. Your charm is now 1. Your luck is now 1. You receive 30 supplies. You no longer have a new captain. You have received the Voyageur guide. Now you have 1. Interesting. Return. Baripada Frontier. You land on a circle of beaten earth near a hamlet of tents. At the edge of the post-Terran wilderness that covers this world. When you walk through an open-air market, you find well-worn tools, off-brand cybernetics, and grilled iguana being hawked on the stalls by a pack of overeager vendors. You wrinkle your nose at the thick haze of pollen and irritants that suffuses the air in this world, wondering what effects that constant exposure has on the locals. Bounding, loud music emanates from somewhere distant, and you're sure some in the colorful crowd are nodding along to it. Okay? Have 30 supplies. What does that mean? Currency is this, 600 of it. Cargo I have 4. I have 0 cargoes out of 4. Location, depart, market, character. Oh, this is a text-based adventure game. Interesting. I haven't played one of those in a long time. Crew. I have 0 crew. Cool. Okay. Okay, let's consult the guides first. Given to you with your vessel, this document is really a loose collation of notes and histories from generations of travelers before you. A good question is, how did they figure out that it's only going towards the center of the galaxy if no one returned to tell where it went to?
Well, it's probably because at first the first jump is not far enough that you can't reach them. It's just that after a few jump, you're too far.
Yeah, makes sense. Okay, so help on how to travel, help on how to make money, help on crew officers, discard the guide, Well, let's take a look. How to travel. The descent drive, drawn by some unknown force, moves only one way. In the Depart tab, you'll find a list of nearby worlds you can travel towards. News travels slowly across the vast distances of interstellar space. About those nearby planets, you will only have scraps of information. It's up to you to piece together how to turn those scraps of information into profit, okay? Traveling costs supplies, and your engines limit how far you can travel. Sometimes, curtailing your options, you can expand the amount of supplies you You can spend in a single hub by recruiting an engineer. Okay. And you can increase the number of choices you have by recruiting a navigator. A trader will give you more information about potential destinations. Okay. So we should have one of each. Okay, possibly. How to make money. Okay. So the cruise small vessels and make their money in the trade of small volume exotic goods. You can buy and sell items in the market tab. Your ship can only carry so much cargo at once. If you're overladen, you won't be able to leave the planet until you give up on some of the purchases or sell off some of other cargo. Different shipments will have different intrinsic values, but their prices can fluctuate severely depending on the planet. And common cargo will become exotic if you take it many light years away from the original world, out of the range of the traditional trader ships. Okay. Makes sense. Beware piracy, crooked custom officials, and other threats to honest merchants. Carrying a single piece of high-value cargo for a long distance can generate exceptional profits, but it also carries significant risks. Okay. On many worlds, you can find eager spacers who are willing to leave their lives behind to join a Voyager vessel. You can assemble a crew of 5 officers. Okay. A medic, safeguard the crew members, weapons officer, navigator, engineer, trader. Okay, we read about them. Each officer has a particular personality and they'll react differently to what you do on your voyages. Your crew will form opinions about how you behave, and if they become too frustrated with your leadership, you might have a mutiny in your hands. Cool. Maybe I can sell this thing.
Yeah, there's an experiment going on.
Your arrival draws the interest of scholars looking for volunteers from off-world. Okay, well, let's just try that out, see what happens. The bruise-colored hyphae that cover the surface of worlds like this one look mostly like a web of sprawling roots, but you've never seen anything quite like this. A strand of it as thick as a tree trunk, rising from the ground in a loop. A tangle of wires and tubes, like a man-made recreation of the fungal network itself, ensnares it. Okay. You're told that a mind hides inside the hyphae, or something approximating a mind. The people of this place are intent on tapping into this network of pheromones and fluids. Okay, so I'm doing a dream through the fungus. Okay. Some of the wires go over your head and your body is soon slumped on the ground. You're told it's not quite like dreaming. You're told it's more like sharing a brain. You're told it takes time. You're told something else too, but understanding word is suddenly too difficult mid-sentence. Warm, wet, floating, spinning, descending, gestating. Oh, gestating, not told. Okay. Everything spilling, listening, licking, listening, nursing, suckling, nursing, spinning. Okay. You are told 2 days have passed. You are told to drink something. Your body creaks with the aches of disturbed mobility. Your bag jangles with the newfound weight of a curious device. Find other fungal worlds in different parts of space. Listen in on their dreams. Bring them together at another chrysalis-aligned fungal world. There is yet deeper dream. Received a hyphal network probe. Now you have 1. Your fungal dream's chrysalis trait has increased to 1. Interesting. So you can evolve yourself through...
Curious. The bottom one.
Dream of humid, everting, scrambling birth. Okay. Interesting. Is there anything else going on?
No, you can...
You get a discount if you do this. How much money do I have? It's not... I have 600.
Yeah.
I don't know. Do I need supplies?
Well, supplies allow you to go further, right?
Huh. These have changed colors. Interesting. Oh, 10 supplies, 6 supplies, 10 supplies. Scrapyard, okay.
That's interesting.
So there's people here, probably.
Colonists, yeah.
Okay. How about I just resupply a little bit?
Well, supplies are going to be useful no matter how far you go.
Okay, I got 80 supplies and I'm down to 350. Okay. There's nothing else we can do here. Let's go.
Can you hire people?
No, I can't
There's
hire
a
people.
market.
Oh, right. Let's go to the market. These are cargoes. Common computers, bargain, uranium ore, 20% lower base.
Than base price.
Okay.
You're sure you're going to make money out of it.
Hardened computers, EMP hardened, better price in conflict zones. Okay. 20% higher base price. City granite sculpture. Okay. I think this would be useful.
Yeah, I think that's a good cargo.
Yeah. Okay, that's one. And you can buy only one. Okay, interesting.
No, yeah, one of each is their cargo.
Conflict zones, okay. Maybe let's just buy one of these. And then we don't have any crew. So if I go to the colonist planet, maybe I'll find some crew.
Yeah.
Let's go there. Greater Takawa. Your ship touches down in a circle of concrete surrounded by high barriers designed to keep out the local wildlife. People here live in a tangled network of improvised tents, growing their living space from fabs that spit out canvas with little regard for planning. When you walk through an open-air market, you find engineered parsnip, cobbled together tech, and grilled crab being hawked on the stalls. Crab being hawked on the stalls, though their quality and variety seems to be lacking. The streets are a labyrinth of strange floral scents emanating from the biofactories all around. Okay. Is there anything new? No. Nothing new.
How do you get crew? Do you get on crew? Maybe the crew tab?
I went there. There's nothing.
Yeah,
See?
no, but I mean you're on a new place.
Okay. What else is going on here? Resupply and just that. Okay. Maybe the market will have crew. Oh.
You would lose if you were to sell them.
Yeah. Should take them further away.
Yeah.
Okay. Inexpensive, 20% lower base price.
You could take the sensor and the whiskey and just keep going. They're pretty cheap.
Cheap whiskey. Yeah. Pork substitute, maybe.
Too far for the engine. You need a better engine.
Yeah, so this is the only place I can go there. Everyone over there seems to work in finance. Okay. Alright.
We already have enough supplies.
From space, Tarek appears as a translucent, delicate orb of white-blue ice. The spaceport on its planet is a habitat partially buried underneath the surface. Hiding from the harsh environment outside, many of the augments sported by locals seem decorative rather than practical, such as hair that displays not only a color but a pattern. Crowds wandering the habitats are colorful and strange. You spot a person sporting spindly steel legs. Okay. This ship has dockyard, so we can upgrade our ship. Interesting. Would you like it?
I would look at the market first if you can sell something, right?
Yeah, let's take a look.
If you're making profit. 121 of profit, that's pretty good. Actually, you make profit of everything.
Yeah, these are good trades. Okay. What about the collector? What do they want? Maybe they want something.
Yeah, sure.
A coded invitation leads you to a room full of strange things from across the galaxy and an AR vision of a reclusive baron. Collectors like this are found in the wealthiest chrysalis-aligned worlds. There's a variety of strange things they might buy. Okay.
Okay, it just doesn't say. They don't seem.
Let's look at the dockyard. Oh, I can't carry passengers yet. Maybe.
Oh, that. So either a cabin for passenger or a hidden compartment for smuggling.
That would allow more careful smuggling. Okay. I need 700. Okay. I can't do it yet.
You need to sell stuff to get 700.
Yeah. Okay.
How much do you have? You have 61.
No,
No,
that's
yeah,
supplies. I have 135. So I can sell the things I have first. Okay. 49, sell. 121, sell. 45 and 91 profit. Okay. Alright, so I have 5 and 56, just short.
You're short a bit.
Oops. Okay. How would you... Okay, how do you... On many worlds you can find eager spacers who are willing to leave their lives behind. Okay. But it doesn't say how. Like which section has them. This is also 800... Oh. I don't have money for any of this. I should maybe increase my supplies? I don't know.
How much do you have right now?
61. That should be enough for now. Maybe I should get some... Okay, this one has crop failures wiped out many of their farms this season. Okay, if I take them stuff, I can sell them things.
Yes.
Okay, maybe I'll
You
go...
want to go to the market.
Yeah.
Chicken flavored paste.
Yeah, why not?
That's probably something they can want.
Low-cost computers.
Yeah, that sounds okay.
Hardened AI cores. Quality. 20% higher base price. Titanium, I don't think so. Let's go with that.
Okay.
I'm getting a lot of notifications, I don't know why. Just a second.
Notification about what? I'm on your chat and there's nothing.
Okay. I got enough stuff, I think. I think I should depart to this planet here. Edward's Hope.
Recruitment.
Okay. Your ship alights on an arid plateau broken by meager vegetation. You spot a fennec covered in cybernetic augments watching you with strangely intelligent eyes from the edges of the crowd. You notice how most locals are tall and slender, seemingly stretched upwards. Bounding, loud music emanates from somewhere distant, and you're sure some in the colorful crowd are nodding along to it. Okay. They construct the sentences like in different combinations. Okay. There is lots of things here. Okay, there's the collect a planetary survey. Recruitment colonials. Boredom breeds in a farm world. Okay. Frontier prophets, far from civilization, spiritual seekers gather. Interesting. Intermittent signals. The ancient satellites in this world's orbit still sends out feeble signals on occasion. Interesting. Purchase supplies. Okay. What do we have in the market?
Lost.
Oh, no one wants them.
I would wait to do the whatever quest you have first before buying anything.
Aged dark beer. Better distance bonus. So the further I go, the more pricey this will get. Okay.
Yeah, but you might want to see if there's anything to buy in the quests first.
Yeah.
Especially you're supposed to be able to recruit some.
Spend a day trekking the drylands, collecting samples from the spindly cacti and watering holes. A good portion of the afternoon is spent tracking a herd of hares as they eke out sustenance from the sparse vegetation. You have received planetary survey, arid world. Now you have one. You have received Terran biological samples. You now have one. Okay. Bonus items, huh? Let's see. Biological samples, survey. Okay, cool. Okay, if we leave from here, what are the options? Colonists only just arrived here a few years ago. Newly colonized world, or a new Rajamandri. Prices they're out of control. Is probably an agricultural bubble.
You still have a lot of missions that you can do.
Yeah. So let's try recruit. Okay, spiritual seekers. Let's try recruiting people.
They're 300.
Yeah, I have only what?
300.
I have only 376. Okay, so I can get one crew member.
You just cancelled it.
Oh.
That is so bad.
Why can't I just... Really? It was just a one-time deal?
That is so bad.
Okay, that is sad because I just I can't see what money I have from
Well,
the recruitment screen, but this must be a bug. This has to be a bug. Nude lit cultists through the forest to no avail. They have you pegged pretty quickly as an outsider. You're there to gawk, and so their rights are close to you. Okay.
There's the satellite thing.
Signals distance across the spectrum, not modularly in any way that you know how to tune into, but it's distant enough from normal radio transmissions that you can get a sort of recording. To what ends, you're not quite sure there yet. Okay. Okay. 6 supplies or 8 supplies? Let's go here, see what is there. Okay, I can recruit more people.
You should sell first.
Yeah. On a low gliding descent, whistling in the thick of atmosphere, your ship flies over square grids of farmland streaked by glistening rivers. In the middle of a plain, a settlement of tents stands starkly against the wilderness. In the outskirts of the hamlet, the land is covered in farms that really resemble an overgrown wilderness. Outlandish locals emerge into an impossibly colorful crowd, their strangely graceful bodies sometimes walking with inhuman gaits. Okay, let's go to the market first. I make a lot of profit.
Yep.
Okay, let's sell everything. Okay, 840, that's not bad.
First, hire people.
Yeah.
You can hire 2 people with that.
If it's the same price. Okay, let's see. Let's get a trader and an engineer. Let's get an engineer first. Chrysalis endless curiosity breeds boredom in agricultural worlds like this one. There are always those who want to see the universe. As you give him a tour of your vessel, he fills the silence with questions about the ship, about the decent drive, about you. You answer those who can. By the time you have him settled, many suggestions for improving the ship system have been floated. Someone has joined your crew. Cool. Yeah, I can get only one at a time. Okay. Alright, let's look at the market then. Because I can buy something. Some cheap stuff here, like cheap vodka. Cheap shrimp substitute.
Those are good. I mean, if you make profit, you make profit. Do you want to...
It's higher. These are higher.
Okay, well then
So no.
just keep moving.
Okay.
You have 45 supplies.
Okay, I have like 3 options now. It's covered in desert. There's just enough water on the planet for an ecosystem to form. Okay, they are short in supplies, I guess. People here live in the clouds above the ultra-dense atmosphere. Interesting. Prisoners used to be sent off to that barren rock. Okay, nope. I can probably sell more stuff here. And there might be people wanting to leave. They live in the clouds. I don't know. From space, Inouye appears as a desertified world of naked plateaus and dune seas. From up above, the planet's capital looks like a moss-covered ruin. When you approach cautiously through the thick air traffic, you realize its buildings are covered in intentional, sun-dappled greenery. The crowds wandering the roads are colorful and strange. You spot a woman sporting spindly steel legs, an impoverished installation commemorating the establishment of the Baripada frontier stands at the center of this urban. Okay. Oh, okay. So to refit your ship. This city has workable dockyards. Cybernetics Tailor. Getting an augment might help you blend in. Ooh. Precursor evidence. With the help from this world's scientists, you might glean something about the device or those ancient alien ruins.
Oh, that's cool.
That'll be useful. Let's do that first. Take a long time you don't have to really understand any of this, but you're allowed to leave with a small mountain of raw data that perhaps your own crew could analyze. If you find more traces of the precursors and see more of the galaxy, your crew will help you understand this long vanished alien culture. Okay.
Okay, well, that's good. So do you want to refit your ship, or have?
Did we go to the market?
Sell,
We didn't. It's lost.
sell.
Okay.
You could buy.
This is popular in humid worlds. Lower base price.
Higher base price.
I might buy these two, but first I want to check the
two other.
yeah, the cybernetics.
Oh, 1,000. Okay.
That's a lot.
A cabin or a hidden compartment. That's 700. You don't have enough.
Alright, let's go to the market then. One of these. In case I get to a humid world. Markets here crashed a little while ago. Probably not gonna offer good prices then. Ah,
Yeah.
this is the fungal thing.
Yeah, you want to go to the fungal thing. To keep doing that thing.
The voice coming through is distorted, distant ships cropping up on the scope are makeshift but threatening pirates. Huh. You can jettison your cargo or burn hard and try to get out. Okay. What happens if I do this?
Too slow.
Okay. Cannot help but hear a distant thrumming in this planet's air, like something huge living always just out of sight. Locals don't seem to notice. The main spaceport is really a village of tents and a patch of civilization carved out mostly a wild planet. A person passes you by, adorned by additional voice boxes that harmonize together. Warm air and loud conversations emanate from cafes open to the road. Okay.
You need to repair.
Okay. I need to buy supplies. Yeah.
And you lost honor.
Maybe this thing. Okay, we have 29, we can get to This is snow. Manta. New mineral vein, huh? Let's check out the new mineral vein. Enugu. Far from the surface, the spaceport you land on is an aerostat, a dwelling floating in the upper reaches of the planet's heavy atmosphere. Many of the augments sported by locals seem too decorative rather than practical, such as the eyes with a subtle maroon glow. The bustling crowds of local contrast sharply against the desolate landscape outside the inhabited area. The crowds wandering the hallways are colorful and strange. You spot a figure sporting spindly steel legs. Okay.
That's interesting.
Board an aerial skiff headed to the trade with the clouds. Skating nomads of this world in the upper reaches of the thick atmosphere, they swim on cybernetic wings, grow floating farms of aerial algae, but their real business is stream casting aerial performances. You take an hour to watch their lithe winged bodies spinning through the sky in a stageless operatic drama surrounded by a cloud of camera drones. Cool. Understanding chrysalid trait has increased to 1. Your sights of the galaxy has increased to 1. Okay, that's good.
Those are good.
Yeah.
Because there was a lot of stuff that you couldn't do without sight of the galaxy.
Okay, I get some profit with this, but no profit with that.
Well, you can sell that and look at it.
Maybe I can go further and sell it at more.
Yeah, you can.
I have very little money left.
Yes.
I'll just sell this and buy this. I've got a bit of stuff now.
Yeah. Do you have enough supply?
Maybe I can just discard it. Where are the options? Water world, fish and coral. Old earth full of life.
14 supplies.
It's a lot. Oh, that was my timer. Maybe I'll just get some supply first. Very little money. And here. The voice coming. Porpoise is covered in cybernetic augments, watching you with strangely intelligent eyes from the edges of the crowd. The crowds wandering the streets are colorful and strange. Cat-slit eyes and perverse installation commemorating the foundation of stands in the center of the colony. The streets are a labyrinth of strange floral scents emanating from the biofactories. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. Local monument. On a wild plateau on our hewn out of the dark hardwood, it carves gracefully under the sky. The base depicts an abstract shape. A nearby plaque states it symbolizes adaptation. The arch commemorates the Battle of Borshnak's world. Your understanding chrysalis rate. Okay, that's good. And this thing, old Voyageur. find her at the local watering hole and ask her, as is tradition, for a tale. She doesn't really make any eye contact, talking in a slow drawl in between sips of some strange orange concoction. This is a tale of woe, she says. She was hired to transport a cache of weapons to a barren world. This happened not too long ago. Misfortune can befall even the most experienced voyager. At the destination, no one would pay for the cargo. She ended up having to keep it in the hold to sell elsewhere, and there was much grumbling from the crew about unpaid wages. The moral of the story is listen to your instincts. I have only 17 left. No, 17 supplies. Gas giant that got his atmosphere blown off. Colonists will only just arrived. Prisoners used to be sent off. Wonder what's in the gas giant.
Yeah, sure.
Spaceport land has a sealed archaeology, though it seems to have outgrown its capacity for several times. Bulging additions jut out from the side walls of the habitat, odd angles. The few windows looking into the outside of the hab are darkly tinted to protect against the glare of sunlight hitting the metal surface. The engineered and augmented spiders roam the corridors, performing some unknown public function. The walls are marked with subtle graffiti depicting mycelium and schematics for cybernetic augmentation. Okay, we can salvage things.
Yeah, salvaging sounds like a great idea.
The most intactly remains of a mother probe. Rows of artificial wombs from elephant to mouse size still glistening. Huh. Hauling it to the ship would take a while. Leave this find behind and rummage deeper. You might find something better, but then again you might find nothing.
Likely to succeed.
Nothing.
Oh, that's too bad. You don't have money for it.
Oh, I got a profit here.
That's good. That's your last one.
Yeah. Well, let's go here. No. Banking sector started falling apart, so it's probably not a good economy. That's a new place. New colony. Again. Some people here seem to live outside the aerostat. Okay, let's visit. Sights has increased to 3. Understanding has increased to 3. Huh. Cool. Market.
What about the world thing? The second?
I don't have money.
I have enough supplies.
Yeah. Low on money and supplies, so you might resort to dangerous measures. Okay, that one is gone now.
Yeah, because you have enough supply.
Yeah. Mostly a ball of ice, like all Titans, covered in liquid hydrocarbon seas. The people here like to sail small ships on its methane lakes. Oh, interesting.
That's cool.
What are these thing?
They're
Hammer,
the
chrysalis.
constellation.
Oh, okay.
But chrysalis is good. New region is in Capricornus zone.
Huh.
12-star system.
Interesting.
Tonic or arcology, but on the level of coming with activity.
Upper Hall's level still depressurized and under construction. Outside the habitat of this planet houses a patch of ancient ruins that predate human habitation. The hallways are a labyrinth of strange floral scents. Okay. Neon colors. Okay. Visit the... There was... Increase to 4. Increase to 4. Okay. Sweat of the accommodation bears by the spacesuit. Okay, interesting.
I think that it is just you get out of one constellation and into another, and into another, and into another. Because if you look at the where you can go from there, see, it's you're still having 5 planets in that one. So
Yeah.
there was 10 in the first one, but you keep going into different zones.
I see.
So
Each zone has new planets.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think we should stop there and start the new game.
Yeah.
Because you still have 2 games to go.
Yeah.
But that was fun.
Yeah. Yeah, I increased a lot of stuff here.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is, I'm getting really sucked into it. What happens if I try to be desperate? Take a bet, but the only color you have is your ship. Huh. But you can... Oh, wow. I did gambling.
You were lucky.
Huh. Interesting. So I can do like resupply. I can get 50 supplies. I'm pretty good now. Can I get something from the market? Let's see what my options are. Carpenter's World has only the barest hint of atmosphere. Houses a major research institute. Oh, that's interesting. Annual colony were failed centuries ago, leaving behind a huge scrapyard. Okay. Okay, well, I'm gonna stop here. That was very interesting. Definitely gonna come back and play more. I visited 11 systems across 105 light years. Okay. So, that was Voyageur by Bruno Diaz. Sorry. I'll paste the link again. So I'm going to take a 5-minute break and I'll come back with the second game, which is a normal lost phone. Okay, we're back with the second game, A Normal Lost Phone. I've actually played this game before, long time ago, around when it first came out. I believe this game was conceptualized in a game jam, and it's a pretty cool concept. I finished the whole game in 3 hours. It was super emotional. Yeah, so the story behind this is that you came across this phone, this random phone, and on the street. And so your options are, well, there's very few options, but basically you're trying to go through this phone and figure out like what happened to this person. Because I think you get like this message popped up on it, and it says it's from Dad, and it says, "We're really worried, tell us everything is fine, your mom wants to call the police, where did you go? Samuel, where are you?" You know? So then you're like, okay, what happened to this person? Let's find out. Ooh, I can call Dad. Ooh, okay, interesting. I didn't know that option was there. So you can scroll back and fit the story together by reading the text messages. So the current date is 31st January 2016 at 10 p.m. So you found this at nighttime. There's no signal. There's no Wi-Fi signal, but there's bars here and charge. So then you're like wondering if this person is in trouble or something. So, and the options are you go through their phone and figure out the mystery. So there's messages. There's the weather. We're in Melren. Zip code this and no internet. Okay. So, other registered cities. We have Leopold, Laurent, Orapolis, Dinatown, Covonia, Santa Rafaela, Stellan, Antonio. Yeah, and there are different zip codes. We don't know what their status is because there's no signal. As in, there's no Wi-Fi. You can go to the gallery, you can see pictures of people. And the pictures are all hand-drawn for this game. That's kind of cool. A bike. Yeah, see, this is today's date. That means these were taken today. And this is a bike. And this is a 18th birthday for Sam. So possibly this bike was a gift. It looks like a gift. There's a bow on it. So it was an 18th birthday gift. Maybe it fell off the bike or something, you know? Then there's 18th January, which is like 13 days before. There's some sort of celebration going on here too. People wearing suits. This is an art. It's an art gallery of some sort. And this is 2015. Oh, it's a game night. There's your browser, there's the calculator, there's the music. You can actually change the music here. It's an iPod style thing. So it just ends. A new one will start, I think. Yeah. You can even pick the music that you want to play. Calendar. You might find information about what happened. 18th birthday party. There we go. This was 2 hours ago. Something happened in the last 2 hours. Movie with Alice. This is a Wednesday. Called Theo. Theo, Raymond, and Charlotte's departure. Arrival. Dentist appointment. Museum trip. Okay. And there's... Okay, it's just the last 2 months. I guess he got the new phone in... When was it? Yeah. Oops. New phone on the 12th, 2015. Why are you texting me from your bedroom? I just sent my new number to all my contacts. It wasn't just for you. Why are you replying to me from your bedroom? Are you kidding me? Me, never. Oh, that was his birthday, 21st. Thank you, Dad. Mom wants to know if Melissa will dine with us tonight. Dad. No, we've not been getting along recently. Oh, okay. Be strong, son. Women are complicated sometimes. Your mother's still a complete mystery to me. Men can be complicated sometimes too. You're a brave boy and Melissa's a good girl. She'll come back. Trust me. I can't connect to my emails anymore. You have to help me when you're back. Mom would like to know if Melissa could send her the chocolate cake recipe she made for my birthday. Mom told me to remind you about your dentist appointment. Did you get my messages about the dentist? Why aren't you answering? I saw that I was in class. Sorry. Your mom made an appointment at the hairdresser for you at 10 a.m. tomorrow. What? But I've already told you a million times that I don't want to get my hair cut. Make an effort. It'll make your mom happy. Picking up groceries for tomorrow's party. I wonder how many people will be there. Is Melissa planning on coming? She's not coming. How come? She seems to be the perfect girl for a guy like you. Mom and I thought she was very nice, polite, well-behaved, and pretty. Just what every man is looking for in a wife. I really don't want to talk about it. You never seem to pay much attention to girls in general. We thought you were really into Melissa. We thought you were good together. What happened? Stop. Yeah. Big party. Yeah, there's something going on. Like, this feels like there's this building tension in this conversation and like growing distance. And like when I first read that, I was like, oh my god, something's going on there. Let's see if Melissa's on here. Wow, that's a lot of people. I remember I read every single one of these conversations. There's a lot. She says, I don't ever want to hear from you again. You're toxic. You're the worst thing that happened. That's why they're not talking. They're not, they're not together anymore. They were getting along last month. The beginning of December, they were fine, it seems. That's Sam and Melissa. See, they were so happy, it seems. What's the earliest one? Called Tran Merat saxophone. I have a new phone. Cool, we need to get together for food sometime. So Sam's a musician? Board games. Okay. Good, see you on Sunday. Okay. So that's 12th January. Sorry, that's 1st December. And see you on Sunday. Okay. Where's the calendar? Yeah. So, if it was on this day, then Sunday would be on the 6th. The 2 p.m. board games. Okay. There's other board games, people. It's another Anne. I heard your friend Alice likes Thomas. Did she tell you anything? Is she a nice girl? What? She's great, but she would have told me. Who told you that? Oops, forget it. Maybe I'm wrong. No way. Who told you that? Okay. Cello. Are they part of a band? Maybe? Huh. So there was a band, well, music practice at least. There's a bunch of people from board games, and based on the way the names are saved, they're new friends. They're like trying to remember who they know them from. Oh, wow, this one's bad. Could you bring back that game from last week? Can't remember the name, the one with mice. Okay. Mom's cakes are so good. She's so nice to bake them for us every time. I'll tell her. You're truly a monster. Like something happened between the 6th and the 13th that like enraged her. Huh. Oh, there's a book club too. Okay. Anyway, some of these are like longer ones, so like this one is 29. This one's 29 as well. 32 here.
When there is no skew there, and there is no time to say, you gotta.
Yeah, Alice is not replying. It's also... No, this happened later. This happened later.
One day someone tell me that I gotta fight, but I never wanna like it, so we gotta
What happened on the 12th?
Why you never tell what you ever wanna claim? True is not fair when you try to get your last. We all fight the air without no any repairs. I still stare. You are scared.
Something happened here.
I kept my way, I kept everything, even if
Okay.
my body's on its way. I see all the souls and all the moods turn to bad and to good. I say yes.
See, they're going to board games twice in a row and then they stopped. Yeah.
When there is no skew there, and there is no time to share, you gotta hold on and explain this sweet sensation. I should try to supply all this like I bet you shy with fly.
Anyway, I don't remember exactly where more things start getting unlocked, but somewhere in all these messages there's information that you can use to, like, oh, there's also emails. Oh, there's no internet here. So there's actually something somewhere that you can use to unlock the internet, like do one of these Wi-Fi's. So there's like, oh, these are not in range, but this one is open, but it's password protected, and I don't know the password. So I think that password is somewhere in these messages, and once you unlock that, you'll be able to read emails, and there will be more clues in the emails, and possibly the browser too. See, until there's internet, we can't even look at them. So that's how it progresses. Like, you read stuff, you find new information, you unlock something in the phone itself, and you learn more stuff. And it's just like, it just slowly unveils the story of what happened, and it's just so awesome. This is one of my favorite games. There's a second one of these that I haven't played. I have it, but I haven't played it yet. It's see, when I start playing games like this, I just get really, like, I need to just sit down for hours to go through it. There's also the erase all data option. You can erase the whole phone. And you can change the language too. Oh, there's a shortcut to the messages. I forgot about that. There's a dating app with 2 profiles. Interesting. Oh well. You can't see the weather even without the internet. Yeah, I don't have time to go through all the messages and stuff. Oh look, the time has passed. It was, when we started it was 10:06, now it's 10:19. So time is actually passing in real time. That's also interesting, because, you know, what if something is time dependent in this? You know, makes you wonder. Okay, so I'm gonna, since I've already played this, I don't really want to just, you know, yeah, I don't want to give you spoilers, because I know things that you might not know if you're playing it for the first time. So I'm just going to stop here and move on to the next game. I just wanted to give a little demonstration of it. So I highly recommend this game. This game is really amazing. It's something that you just sit down for a few hours, and, or even just spread it over like many sessions, but like, it's something you can like slowly uncover, and it's a very immersive experience once you start flipping through everything. It's very well written too. Yeah. How do I quit? Oh, there we go. Quit. Okay, so that was A Normal Lost Phone by, oh, I forgot to paste their profiles. A Normal Lost Phone by Dear Villagers and Accidental Queens. I think Accidental Queens are the ones who originally made it, and Dear Villagers was the distributor or the people who took over. I'm not really sure what the structure is, but check out their profile anyway. They have a lot more games on there. Okay, so I'm going to take another quick break and come back with the last game, which is speed dating for ghosts. I'm looking forward to that. Okay, I'm back. So we're playing the third game of tonight, which is speed dating for ghosts. And I see Shelly showed up in the meantime. Yeah, so I'll start that right now. But first, here's the link to the dev. So speed dating for ghosts is by Copy Chaser Games. So that's their profile on itch.io. I'm going to just load that up. I'm very curious to see what this is about. It's a interesting name, interesting title. I want to see how they implemented this, what the story is about. Yeah, there we go. Speed dating for ghosts saves your choices at the end of each room. Okay. That's all I got.
There's a graveyard.
Yeah. Wait, can you play using the controller? Why is there vibration then?
Maybe it can be a phone game.
Spacebar enter, arrow keys, escape to quit. Okay. Arrow keys and mouse. Okay. Interesting. I wonder what graveyard is about. Oh, all these gravestones, but they probably have to be unlocked. Okay, let's start the game. See what this is about. Oh, hello there. You must be here for speed dating. That's an interesting deer person. My name is Fran. I run this little operation. Ooh. Nice to meet you, Fran. You're a nice one. We get all kinds of ghosts here. Nice ones, sad ones, a few spooky customers. It gets lonely being a ghost. It has been pretty difficult. Yes, it has. Wonderful. Then let's get started. We've got 3 rooms set up, each with their own super fun themes. You pick one and sit at a table. Then what? Another ghost who also signed up sits across from you. You'll have a few minutes to get to know them. Then a bell rings and you switch seats. A bell rings from somewhere. Just like that. In all, you'll meet 3 ghosts over 2 rounds. And at the end, you get to choose your favorite. If they like you too, you go on a date. How's all that sound? We'll see. It'll be an experience at least. First things first though. What's that? Autosave. Choose your room. Room of palms, room of liars, and room of black. Room of black. Interesting. Let's try the room of black. The room of black isn't really a room at all. It's more of a garden courtyard. The sun beats down as you squint to see what's growing. Rows upon rows of yellow and brown plants. Yellow and brown, that would imply they're dead. Drying and rotting in the sun. What fruit these plants produce shriveled on the vine. But there's a peace to this place. The crickets are chirping. And well beyond the garden, a train passes. You know, I kind of like this scenario. It feels, especially if it's warm, it's like this warm summer where everything is really scorching. And I don't know. I like this feeling. He sat at a table opposite an empty chair. Whoa, it's so bright all of a sudden. A bell rings and a ghost appears. Huh. Ooh. I'm a ghost. Ooh. We'll say that as well. Wait. Isn't it great being dead? That's pretty neat. Right? Being dead is the best way to live. I am Drea. I am like dead, obviously. I'm also like dead. Nice to meet you. Square. I'm cool. Sure you are. That's not your Pontiac in the parking lot? I don't remember how I got here. Weird. That's weird. Quit being weird. That's just who I am. Ha. So, like, what are you into? What am I into? I'm into that hair, maybe. I don't know.
That would be look.
Yeah. Not a lot of that in this room. Most of these weirdos get looks, you know. And that's all they're getting. What are you into? Boobies. Drea snorts a little. No, but seriously, I've gone out with all kinds. Pretty girls in dresses who carry their own heads. A shadow who refused to let me look directly at him. Being dead is great. It's the other dead people that kill me. I'm still not used to any of this. Or blunt. Where I could use one. Just kidding. Pot does nothing now. Holy does it do nothing. Getting messed up is the only thing I miss about living. When I was alive, I loved jokes about dying. Life sucked. Jerks everywhere. Never enough money. The jerks got the money. I'd be all, the best way to die is now, before death does me in. It should at least buy me dinner. Jokes, you know. But now that I am dead, it just feels right. Like maybe it was meant to be. Which I guess makes sense, since we all die in junk. The bell rings. An antler ghost rang that bell thing. That means we change places. See you in a bit. Another ghost appears. Oh, wow. Oh, hello there. It's like floating balls. Bubbles. I'm Hattie. You'll have to forgive me. I'm a little shy. It's just so nice to get out of the home, to see a new face. The home? I haunt the old folks' home, where I died. Queen Mary's. It's not a nice place to live, let alone die. They treated you poorly? I won't say poorly. The nurses do their best, but they are short-staffed. The residents are frequently neglected. To make Queen Mary a little better, that is my mission in death. Okay. How do you help? Any way I can. I keep watch on vitals, bring a nurse when needed, tuck residents in at night in their final moments. I whisper in their ears, there is more, I say. Just you wait. That's so nice. I never thought death would be like this. As ghosts, we have power over the living, whether they know it or not. We ought to use that power for good. Yep, Now that you're dead, what do you do with your time? I'm still figuring that out. It's strange being dead. There's a Bible verse I think about sometimes. It is better for you to enter the kingdom of God with one eye than to have two eyes and be thrown into hell, where the worms can eat them, do not die. The worms that eat them do not die, and the fire is not quenched. I still have both my eyes, but what I see isn't like hell. Hell is other people? I've heard that. I don't believe it. I can't imagine anything worse than being alone. Were you alone when you were alive? No, I had a partner, Milton. He's still alive, actually. A resident at the home. She seems to have an interesting story. Guess that's our time. I suppose I will see you again when I come back around. Thank you for the talk. Another ghost appears. The ghost says nothing, only stares. Hi? What is it you require? What do I require? I require fun. Fun? There is no fun here. Death is not fun. I'm having fun so far. That is sad. How little you must know of true suffering. Who are you? My name? I am unknowable. The shadow of a shadow. You can call me Gary. That is who I was. Who I used to be. What happened to you? Breathes in deeply, remembering something horrible. I'm sorry. Do not be sorry. Sorry is reserved for those who are not. I still feel the blade, the life draining out, emptied, an empty space, where once there was something, now cobwebs, a draft. Who killed you? I do not remember. Can you help me remember? Huh. That sounds like fun, actually. How he died. It's one way to spend an evening. Yeah. Second round. Same people. Everybody's so flipping gloomy here. I keep thinking, who died? We could liven it up. Oh man, okay. Like a prank? Or maybe we try to scare the other ghosts who haunts the haunters or something? They seem hard to spook. We could make something float. Make something float. That's all you got? We should just go haunting. Freak out some flesh bags. Give them something to be afraid of. Maybe. Like you're gonna do better than me here? Or anywhere? Most ghosts are sad as heck. Or boring. Lots of boring ones too. Do you know a lot of ghosts? Mostly ones I meet at punk shows. It's great cause you never need a ticket. So why are you here? I want to meet ghosts who aren't like me. I'm sick of doing the same things, but then I actually remember I like doing those things. I really just wanna share them with someone new. I know I probably sound pathetic. Oh, that was a short one. Already? This was okay. Come find me after. We'll do something. You'll see. Okay. Hello again. How is the speed dating going? Is it everything you hoped it would be? You're my favorite so far. There's no need for flattery. We're already getting along fine. There's something different about you. A light. I can literally see it glowing in there. In your guts. Just don't let it go to your head. Dying has shown me there's still a lot to learn. Always something new worth knowing. Hattie looks at the garden rotting around you. Do you like gardening? Not really. You and whoever tends this garden. As far as interests go, I'm afraid I'm pretty boring. Beyond growing things and helping people die, there's not much more to me. I suppose I like true crime and making jam. Is jam something that interests you? Wait, you like true crime? Oh heavens, yes, like a lot of folks from my era. I started with a capote. Started with capote, but he was a little too literary for me. I like the gory details.
She's freaky.
David Simon and Edna Buchanan, especially. Ow.
Cool.
Who do you like to read? I don't know any of them, so... For a newspaper reporter, his words have a poetry about them. Which is your favorite David Simon book? Ah, this sounds interesting. That's actually why... Oh. I was just testing you. Either you're lying or making fun of me. I don't like to be made the fool. I don't like it one bit. Sorry? Yeah? I accept your apology. These speed dates can be a little intense. I'd like to get to know you better, though. Somewhere with a little less pressure. There's the bell. I'm due at the nursing home tomorrow. I'll be honored if you join me. It's not as exciting as a date as other ghosts might offer, but it has its rewards. Someone dear to me is taking a turn for the worse. I'm afraid he only has a few days left. To make sure he knows they won't be his last. Queensmary at 7 a.m. My best self before noon. Floats over to the next table. She looks back and smiles.
You're a real charmer.
How did you die? Let's focus on you for now. That is fair. I only recall slivers of my last moments alive. Emotions. Work. A shadow along the wall. I know these memories are important. I do not know how they fit together. Well, tell me about work. A place, wood that creaks, the musty smell of old books, the clack of counting machines, our office, our accounting practice. What do you mean, our? The shadow, it has a name. Oh, why can't I remember its name? Huh. You're a good ghost, Gary. Your kindness. It is rare among our kind. I still feel the blade, the life draining out. Join me after the final bell. Together we will discover why. Strange transit map behind. Routes you've never seen. A certain stop is circled.
You get to pick.
Choose your date.
Ha! Who are you gonna date? Ha!
I don't know. This is like...
Pick one.
I'm curious about the murder, honestly. I'm curious about like how he died. The last bus went by hours ago. Still, there are other ghosts, waiting for something. One natters to herself like a squirrel. Another is on the ground, arms around his knees, rocking back and forth. The third ghost has his back turned, staring silently into the darkness. It's Gary. He's wearing a bow tie. I wore a bow tie. Are you ready? I believe so. This is something I must face eventually. I suppose eventually is tonight. Where are we going? We're going to the place where I died, the office where I worked as an accountant, under the tracks, where the trains grind and the walls shake, the dead end of a crooked drive. Sounds spooky. Yes, spooky. A dim purple light washes over Gary's face. The dead of night bus has arrived. Bus not sanctioned by any city. Its driver is a wisp, a fragment of a broken spirit trained to perform repetitive tasks. You and the other ghosts get on the bus. There is no fare. You've all paid the price. The office is just as I remember it. I sat in that corner. Accounting is not a thrilling work, but it can be exceptionally busy. The papers on Gary's old desk are carefully stacked. It seems like he liked to keep things orderly. My partner's desk. Always a mess. Papers and rotting food cover every inch of this other desk. Service. Not my service. Service was my partner. Huh. Service Gelk. What was he like? I worked with the man for 16 years. At first, for a bank, we were miserable. So we struck out on our own. Gary sits at Service's desk. He turns on the desk lamp to get a better look at the papers. He was a friend. He was a thief. The green and gold lamp collecting dust on Service's desk casts a long shadow. The shadow begins to move. It creeps along the wall until it hangs squarely over Gary. He was telling our clients they owed money. Money they did not owe. He would pocket it for himself. Small amounts so I would not notice, but even small numbers do not add up. Gary struggles to stand. He seems troubled by something. When I confronted him, there was a fight. In this room? Yes. I killed him. I still feel the blade, the knife in my hand. I looked for gloves, bleach. I found them, but I could not hide what I'd done. Instead, I called the police. Sitting quietly in the dark, I waited for them to arrive. When the officer knocked on the door, I was so scared they warned me, but I couldn't let go of the weapon, frozen in place right there in our office. They shot me where I stood. I died here, same as Service. At least you know. I'm haunted by an act of vengeance, not the need for it. I'm sorry for bringing you here. I'm sorry I'm not good. You're a good ghost. I am not, but now that I know what I have done, I will carry it with me. Atone. Perhaps then I will be good. A good ghost. On the wall, you see a portrait, two smiling men, Service and Gary, the day they opened their firm. The office begins to shake as the first train of the day rolls by overhead, but the picture stays fixed to the wall. Huh. Oh, so you can date all these different people. There's like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 more to go.
If you click on Gary, what happens? Oh, Spirit of Vengeance.
Hmm.
Brian Muffin pulled the butter after discovering his business partner. I didn't finish reading it. Was stealing from clients. Gary accidentally killed him and was shot by police responding to the scene. Okay.
Yeah, so, okay, this is interesting. You get to play all these different possible dates. That sounds cool. So it has good replayability, at least 10 times.
Yeah, different endings.
Yeah. That sounds cool. Okay. That was a good game. So that was our third game. Go check it out on Copy Chaser itch.io page. And yeah, so that was our 30-second session. I hope you enjoyed the game. The ones we looked at today are Voyageur by Bruno Diaz, A Normal Lost Phone by Dear Villagers and Accidental Queen, Speed Dating for Ghosts by Copy Chaser Games. I generally do this every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, but I'm slowing down a bit for a short while. So I might do just 1 or 2 sessions of this. If you want to know the latest schedules, just go on my Twitter at Balance Kingdom. You can also find the link to my Twitter on my Twitch page. Okay, so the art on this page are done by Rifna, and these are the links to their different profiles. So we have Pinterest, Redbubble, and the Twitter. So if you want to check them out, here are the links. They did most of my all the graphics on this stream, basically, like the background video and the frame and everything. Okay, so that was our 30-second session. Not sure when our next one's gonna be, most likely next week, but if I get some time, I might do it on Friday, this coming Friday. Okay, so everyone have a good night, and I'll see you next time.